Hello, Jessica Sanchez here with another Second Life tutorial. Certain scripts will require you to edit an item to provide more information. For example, a URL giver script allows you to share a URL address to others who have touched your object. So then you would need to provide the address that you want to give. The floating text script will provide text above your object, just like this one right here. So if I get closer to it, it's kind of hard to see. I'll see that there's a floating text script that's black text, that has black text. There you go. So how do we edit it? Well, it's really simple. So say you've already dragged your script into your prim or object. Right-click on your object and edit it. You're going to go to the Content tab. Locate the script, which is this one right here, floating text script in my case. I'm going to double-click it and open it up, and here it is, right? This is the Edit Script window, and within this field box here, this white field box is where our script is going to be found. Once I make changes to it, you want to make sure to save it. And so here, I only want to focus on the text that I want to provide above my object, as well as specifically for the floating text script. This 3 numbers here represent the color of your object. So within the carets 000, it's actually black text. So if I wanted to make it white text, I just can put 1, 1, 1. And then if I want to change this float text, say I'm going to eventually add a URL giver that points to CNN. I'm going to put CNN web page. And then I can click Save. So now that I made the change and I look at my object, now you'll see that the text is white and we have the prim updated. So the float text is nice because it lets people know what your object is or what your object will provide. And important things to know when you're editing a script, go ahead and double click it. The script you edit runs the instant that you save it. So when I saved it, the change was already made. If you take it into your inventory, it will suspend what it was doing, but go right back to it when resed again. When scripting, there is a strict layout that must be followed. Each closing curly bracket is associated to an opening curly bracket, and the same thing goes with this one that's indented. So there's always has to be something that matches it. An open curly bracket has to have a closing curly bracket. Code within the curly brackets are indented. So you notice this here, the default curly brackets, the next code is indented, and the same thing goes with what's within the state entry. If you get an error while scripting at any time, it may well be that you have removed a semicolon, which is this right here, or a parentheses, or a curly bracket. These are the most common types of errors, and let me just show you what happens. If I deleted that and click Saved, notice it's going to give me a syntax error. So you want to make sure that you don't remove any of these items, nor the quotations. Anything within the quotation, of course, you can change, especially in this case, because this is going to tell you what the text says. And even within these carets, the values here, these numbers can change, but there has to be 3 numbers separated by commas. But you just got to be careful. And this concludes this part of the tutorial.